Tony D and Little Joan somewhere in the background, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Mussolini, Son of the Century from Sky TV. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 16, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. This looks pretty rough, and should be, because fascism bad, Mussolini bad, just to be upfront about this. From Joe Wright, director of Atonement and The Darkest Hour, comes a pretty damn dark dramatization of the man who created fascism. And he was a jerk. From the acclaimed bestseller from Antonio Scarlatti comes the rise and fall of El Duce, otherwise known as El Douchebag. Italians do not like him. No, they do not. He was ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. And he was sort of the mentor of the bad guy from Germany. And they teamed up, and he had to be removed from power. And the Italians did what needed to be done. They hung him at a gas station. I don't think we get to see that. This is February 4th, by the way. But it's more. I think it more focuses on his rise than anything else. I don't think you get to see his later years during World War II. And it doesn't, and just so you know, it doesn't appear to have any clunky analogies to the modern day. Which, good. It seems to be historically accurate for the most part. Not showing fascism in a good light. It's showing it in a very dark and evil light where it belongs. Now, will it show its obvious connections to leftism? Probably not. I wouldn't bank on that. Here it is burning a picture of Lenin, but they will show you, I think, how the reaction makes things even worse, right? The reaction to communism creates something even darker in some respects. Although nothing's darker than communism, but you know what I'm saying. So it's bad. I mean, the fascism's bad. I'm not saying the movie is. So I would see this. I might give it a chance. Generally speaking, I don't trust a lot of dramatizations of history because they tend not to be very accurate. This is an interesting sort of foreshadowing here. Mussolini's like, you will get them all. You will get all of them to fall until your time comes. So, good foreshadowing. But yeah, he looks absolutely ruthless in this. As he should, because he was. I don't think you're going to get to see his eventual fate. I think it'll probably be mentioned at the end. But he talks to the camera a lot. So, yeah, I think this could be pretty watchable as these sorts of things go, if not particularly accurate. So basically the rise and fall. First act, how it all started, how he manipulates things to get into power. Second act, he gets in power, and he's going to get even more power. He's manipulating people. He's pitting rivals against one another, and finally takes over the whole country. Third act, and this, he got kicked out of power early on, and then the bad guy from Germany put him back on top. But I don't think we're getting into that, so I think it'll be his fall from grace. and then maybe a foreshadowing of like, oh, the war's starting kind of thing, the big war's starting, and then we sort of get the idea he's going to be back. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting that he's talking to the camera because you're getting sort of that like the idea is that the historical figure is talking to you and you're kind of getting his vibe. So, um, let's read the write up. The story of a nation that fell under the grip of a dictatorship and the man who manipulated democracy to rise to power. Luca Marinelli plays Benito Mussolini in a new series, Mussolini. Oh, it's a series. Son of the Century, directed by Joe Wright, based on the bestseller by Antonio Scarlatti, winner of the Premio Strega. The series is directed by Joe Wright, Darkest Hour, Atonement, and Cyrano, written by Stefano Bises, Gomorrah. Oh, I saw Gomorrah. That's a good movie. The New Pope, 000, and Speravo de Mori Prima. And David Serino, 1992-1993, The King, and Exterior Night. So I think they got some high-end people here. I mean, this is something that you need quality people. You can't mess this up if you're an Italian production doing something about a historical figure like this in your own country's history. It's very embarrassing, and I know in America when we do movies and TV shows about a historical figure and it's either biased or it's just wrong or weird, it's embarrassing. So, for other countries outside the United States who maybe don't do as many productions, I think it's even more important that they sort of get it at least generally right. And I think at least from the general feel of this, and that it's not going to make fascism look good. It's going to make it look bad. I don't think they'll drill down into what the kind of real origins of the socialist movement within fascism, but I think it'll be pretty watchable and a positive sort of movie in that it's saying no to fascism. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for more videos. Check me out on Saturday at WildCon in Wildwood, New Jersey at the Wildwood Convention Center on the boardwalk from 10 to 4. Hope you see you there. We'll see you tomorrow.